everyone, and welcome to Adobe Live. I'm so excited to be here on day number 3 with the super talented Lisa.
Hi.
Woo. Hi everyone in the Behance chat. Nice to see you guys again. Hi Ash, Noelle, Megan, Gabriel. Hi, so nice to see you. Great to see familiar people in the chat. All right, so today we have a full day of UI UX design. Let's just take a look at the schedule. So this morning I hosted the XD Daily Creative Challenge, so definitely look at the replay if you haven't watched that yet. 9, we had Kyle doing some more UI UX design. Right now, Lisa and I, we're gonna be doing more UI UX design, and Jermaine, she's going to be doing some more UI design. So super fun day packed with UI UX design. So definitely tune in for that. Okay, so we also have a chat-in win today, and this is the prize. So it's a really cute.
I really want this.
Yeah.
Apparently the last one.
Yeah, we don't have, I guess, a lot of these, so you definitely want to win this today. So be sure to chat in the Behance chat so you can win these stickers and this pin.
It's very cute.
Very nice. And since it's day 3, we have portfolio reviews. So it's portfolio review day, which is super exciting. We're going to be reviewing 2 portfolios, so that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see all those cool works.
Yeah, and we're going to give you some really valuable feedback, which is always good. So yeah, that's just what's going to be happening today. So I guess we can jump into our designing.
Hi, just to quickly reintroduce myself if you are here for like 3 days. My name is Lisa Inoue. I'm a UX designer and strategist. Quickly, my background, I was born and grew up in Japan and moved to the United States in 2009. I studied advertising and digital art at the University of Oregon, but I kind of switched my gear towards more visual design. That was my first career, like the real grown-up job. And now I'm a UX designer at the company called Vitro. I'm at the Vitro. I'm a lead UI UX designer. As a team, I like closely work with digital strategists, web analysis, and more like people. It's never gonna be your like, any project I work with, it's not gonna be like you're alone. You always have an awesome team to work with. So I really like that team collaboration environment. If you are interested in learning about Vitro, there's a URL. Make sure to follow us so then you can see what's coming and update it and all this cool work that we do. Then, just to dive in what we've been talking about, day 1, we did a little presentation about what kind of research we did and the process of wireframing. Yesterday, we did complete the wireframe and start going to the visual design. If you want to look at the mood board process and how I picked color and typography, just tune into the last night video. Then today, we're going to try to finish up the design and we're going to start prototyping. And I have this device with me, so we'll try to figure out how animation should work and stuff like that together. Then, just to recap what I was working on, I'm working on the ramen kiosk app. Quickly, we were doing the research about how people are consuming ramen in Japan and the United States. And we talked about how kiosk app works in Japan. It's a really awesome system that they invented, but there's a little bit of UI issue and UX issue. So we are trying to come up with an app that can substitute the kiosk but still provide some sort of more like in-person type of experience. So that's our goal of this app experience. Then, diving into what we were working on yesterday and a day before, we all started from this little discovery kind of like ideation phase. I tend to do any functionality or idea I have, I want to scribble down and organize in a kind of like category. Then before I start wireframe, I typically do inspirational research. I can sketch out a couple of the screen, but it's always nice to have like some sort of guide to it. So I tend to do research from competitor. Then what we are doing is we've been wireframing in a black and white scheme, just figure out content hierarchy and stuff.
And using the repeat grid.
Yeah, and using repeat grid. The thing I like to do during the wireframe is trying to be as specific as possible. Like some people just do like, hey, wireframe is just, sketching phase.
Yeah.
But if you really present the work with your team or client, in your head you have like big idea of what this should be. So like for example, I think it's easier to show the example. So like this is more very specific wireframe. If you are to do like this very high level wireframe, just imagine like you're looking at this, you wouldn't know what exactly like step 1 and step 2 and step 3 should be do.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know this is like step 1. So anytime you do wireframe, I recommend to do like very specific, trying to put like close to real information so then you can communicate your idea clearly, which helps to buy in clients, green light.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something we talked about yesterday. Oh, go ahead.
So being detailed in your wireframes, you don't have to, do it in its entirety, but just being as detailed as possible in your wireframes, that's really great when you're presenting it to clients.
Yeah, so that's a quick tip to wireframe. Then we also talked about how I typically do design execution. Before dive into any design, I work on a mood board, something like this. Just like make a collage, but come up with some sort of like theme with really quick board. Like think about the color, typography, stuff like that. Anything you think is interesting and kind of like have a cohesive theme to it, you're gonna put together in a mood board. From then, we worked on the color, typography, and now I'm gonna keep applying the visual design to our wireframe.
Great, exciting.
Yay! So I am going to keep working on it. We have login screen ready, we have homepage ready, have navigation. Now we start putting in images. We have ramen flow. Then today I'm gonna start working on from the checkout place.
Yeah, so just I guess maybe really quickly, just in case you're wondering how we got the grid on the artboard. So it's super easy to do. All you need to do is select the artboard, enable grid in the property inspector. And then you can choose from either layout grid or just the, I think the other option is just square grid. Yep. So just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, this is where you go.
So right now we're on the order screen.
So I am gonna keep adding stuff to it.
More food photos. That looks really good.
About the lunch time. I tend to eat lunch really early because I get hungry.
Yeah, I know it's lunchtime. Is it lunchtime? I think we have an hour. Is anyone eating while you're watching this show? Let us know in the Behance chat.
Hey, what's your lunch plan?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get this.
Okay, so Ennis is asking how the weather is in San Francisco. I guess it's,
What's good?
I think it's 19 degrees Celsius right now. I mean, I get cold really easily, so it's cold to me. How about you? Do you think it's cold outside?
It wasn't that bad. Walkable. I mean, I didn't really need a jacket today. I think it's slightly warmer than yesterday.
Yeah, it's slightly warmer than yesterday, but maybe if you get cold easily, a light jacket would be good. Marcin says in Poland it's 32 degrees. Oh, nice and hot.
That is hot and steamy.
Yeah, it is. That's a little on the too hot side. Yeah, that's kind of too hot, but
I like warmer than cold one.
yeah, I think we like warmer than colder weather. I'm from Toronto, so right now it's probably cooling down. Winters are just brutal.
Time.
Tatiana says it's 12 degrees in Argentina. That is cold. Really?
Yeah, I thought it's gonna be a lot warmer over there for some reason.
Omar says it's 26 here in Egypt.
Oh,
That's hot.
that's
That's hot. Yeah, you'd think it's hotter in Egypt. Seems like Poland is hotter than Egypt right now. All right, so a nice use of the repeat grid.
Trying to make sure this
Throughout the
padding
UI.
is right.
So you're just adjusting padding right now.
I'm working on other sides.
Yum.
Cause you better be able to order something besides ramen.
Yeah, for sure.
Those crispy dumplings or gyoza is my go-to side.
Danny
get
is from
ramen.
Toronto.
Hey!
Shout out to Toronto.
Represent!
It was cold yesterday. What was it? I'm from Toronto, by the way. Danny, what was the temperature yesterday?
Oops.
Is anyone else from Toronto? Let me know in the chat. Hi, Antonio. Okay, so Marcin is asking if the plus minus, I guess in the quantity input field is too small.
Yeah, so my thing is I'm gonna make this entire area clickable.
Okay.
Then that will trigger this native Android counter. So yes, if you are to try to tap plus and minus will be very small, but my UX intention is this entire area is gonna be clickable. So regardless you tap, it should open up those counter. I don't know if you're familiar with Android native functionality, but on the Apple it will come up with from the bottom, kind of swipeable counter.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. But good point. I could see my creative director or internal team's gonna be like, hey, isn't that button too small?
Yeah, that's the thing when you have other people, I guess, critiquing your work.
I mean, it's great because that, get me thinking all right, maybe this is not a good idea. But it's always, any project you work on, you're gonna have conflicted opinion.
For sure.
So that case, you'll do user testing and see how, each user will respond.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have more solid idea of what was the, what is the best execution for the certain product.
So it looks like Ron, he says he used to live in Toronto. Yeah, the winters are the worst.
So then I have older side screen ready. First, so initially this should be 0. So as soon as user interact with this button, it will open up this counter. Then you select 1. Then we can have this be kind of confirmation button. If you select the number, you hit OK. That will close screen and become this state where the counter increased to number 1. Then next flow, I'm thinking maybe, this still say add to cart, but maybe I will do the checkout flow where user actually click this cart. You can view the cart or your order.
Yeah.
Let me copy this ramen icon.
So as you're designing in XD, definitely make use of the assets panel. Yeah, as you can see, Lisa, definitely you have a lot of assets.
Oh yeah,
and typefaces and colors.
I updated my XD, so now I can use the cool new functionality.
Oh yeah, so yesterday we were kind of short on time to update our XD apps, but one of the latest features in Adobe XD is organizing the assets panel. So if you have maybe a heading and or a primary color and you want to have it at the top of your colors in the colors area in the assets panel, you can just drag and drop it and rearrange it as needed.
Yeah, so on my assets panel over here, I could finally reorganize it. So now I have like in the hierarchy order of the bigger font, the smaller font, and all those symbols. Now I organize by, oh, I don't know, they can be 2 columns.
Oh yeah, so another cool feature. So if you want to increase the width of the assets panel, it automatically becomes responsive and it just goes into grid mode and just automatically fills out the area, which is really neat.
Nice, if you have bigger screen.
Yeah, and if you don't want to look at them all in a vertical list, you can just increase the width of it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So
if you have any questions for us, definitely ask away in the Behance chat.
So this one. Oops. I want design consistency, so add another line. This is gyoza, so I'm gonna get.
So dragging and dropping images into a shape object is really good. Very efficient.
Oops. Wait.
So Simran's asking, how does the chat and win work? Super easy. So half an hour into the show, all you need to do is keep an eye out for a cool animation with fireworks, and then you just chat in the comments and we pick a name at random and you can win this cool prize. So today it's 2 stickers, XD stickers, and a really nice pin.
Yeah,
So it's really nice.
Pin.
Yeah.
Now you can walk around with XD.
Yeah.
I want that too.
So Marcin is commenting, he's saying, I guess, why not work with a mouse instead of the touchpad on the Mac computer or the MacBook? It's personal preference, right?
Yeah, at work I do use mouse because my hands start getting really tired.
Yeah, but when we're traveling, we want to not carry too many things, so it's just easy to use the trackpad.
Yeah, it's not good for your hand though. You get those like strain. What is it? Carbon.
Yeah.
Carbon toner or something like that.
Yeah, you definitely want to get maybe an ergonomic mouse when you're working in your office, but if you're traveling, it's fine for a little while to use just the trackpad.
All right, I have my older screen complete. Just make sure this is reorganized. I want this and this to be up. This. Ramen. This is side. Button. Total. Okay. Then here, this is a screen beyond your order. So I wanted to make sure at this point I want to ask user more personal information like your location or your restaurant that you're picking up from. So hence.
So is this the kind of screen where you're reviewing your order and just picking your location?
So what I'm thinking is I want to make sure this is like step phase. So I'm gonna style it first, but like then step 2 and 3, kind of like this. So then it's visually communicating that, all right, you're not completing this stage, so you can't advance yet.
Okay, so each screen is
Different state.
different states.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna like comp it up so then we can make interactive state for it. So hold on tight. Oops. Maybe I should do this button. Oh, this map, by the way, it came from the Adobe UI kit.
Oh yeah, so
The
if you
wireframe.
want to use some cool UI elements, you can easily just use the free UI kits that come with Adobe XD. All you need to do is go to File, Get UI Kits, Wireframes, and then you'll get a free UI kit with different wireframes that you can use.
It's very convenient because certain thing is pretty set in shape, like the form field or like login state and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be super creative about it, but at the same time, it's like pretty standard functionality
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, no need to reinvent the wheel on certain UI elements. So definitely make use of the free wireframes that come with XD.
So then here, maybe consistent styling. So do this.
Choose your shop, downtown San Diego. Your hometown?
Yeah, there might be
Yeah.
actually like ramen house around this area.
Shout out to San Diego. Anyone from San Diego, let us know in the Behance chat.
Yeah,
That's Lisa's
anyone
neck of the
from
woods.
SD.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. Flat icon. Yeah, that's a great resource to get some icons for free. Hi everyone, just joining. Nice to see ya. So Simran's asking, are there any particular rules or standards to choose appropriate font sizes for UI?
What I follow is the material design UI font rules. So if you go here, you can actually download Google Material Design or maybe like Apple one. I haven't looked at it. I've been always following Google one because I'm a very big fan of them. So if you go to Material Design XD preset, there's, I mean like Adobe ones too, but they have this the general font guide. So I will, if you have like similar font to Roboto, you can totally follow it. This kind of rule, headline, you know, like the bigger important message should be treated as a headline, hence that should be bigger font. More like utility type of font, which is like kind of FYI information, that could be like smaller, like regular. You probably don't want to go smaller than 0.9 size for accessibility and legibility stuff.
Yeah.
But those can be easily changed according to which font you are choosing, because
On devices?
or devices or just in general, because like Gotham, like other font has like, you know, taller, I forgot what it's called, but like this certain font
Oh yeah.
looks
The font,
bigger
yeah.
or smaller.
The height, yeah.
Yeah, just because the way it's designed. So what I would tend to do is I set the font, like follow those, and like I actually hook up with your
Font?
you know,
Yeah.
font,
Yep.
and like you can download this XD. Maybe I'll show you here.
Yeah, so if you download the XD app, you can, if you have an iPhone, you can hook it up to your computer.
Yeah.
And you can just test out the fonts that you're using, see if they're, you know, legible.
Yeah,
Just
so
say,
then
yeah.
you can like, I don't know if this GoPro is on.
Oh yeah.
But
we
you
have a
can-
GoPro we're trying to show you.
Oh wait, actually, here I have this thing hooked up.
Oh,
over here.
great.
So if you actually download this XD app, you can like open it. You could actually check out your comp. Oops. But make sure you are selecting in the right Adobe or I mean, write Adobe artboard, or I mean
Yeah.
XD artboard. No, I think it's fine. So then here you can, I mean, maybe, yeah. It's always better to actually test on your device so then you can actually see the font size, if it's like legible and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So once you like follow, you know, material design hierarchy, you can like actually check on device and see, you know, it looks good to you or
Yeah.
other people. It's always nice to like show to your friend like, hey, like kind of like take a look at it, what you think. If they think, you know, like, oh my god, this like font's so small I can't really read it, maybe at that point you want to tweak the font size and stuff like that.
Yeah, so XD, there's a way you can just, you know, demo your app and just see with your own eyes to see, you know, if this is legible and how it's going to look on a mobile device.
Pick up. So, hope that answered your question.
Almost time for chat and win. Yay.
Chat and win. Chat and win.
So for now, the what we just demonstrated by having your phone display on your computer, that's not available for Android right now. I think that's only iPhones, because I have an Android. I don't think I can do that, but
I think you can if you have quick times on your machine, or you have to do just like hook up with your USB cord in your actual device.
oh, okay.
Then if you go to quick times, you go to movie recording. Then from this drop down you can select your phone. I think that's how it should work with any device. That it should work on your
Yeah.
like iPad or like Kindle or any type of device. That's how you get it to work.
So Gabriel says, okay, Gabriel, so you have an Android phone, and he says that you just need to keep your phone connected with a cable, and it works. It works? Okay. So it does work with an Android. You just have to make sure you're connected to your computer with your Android phone.
Yay! We learned
Yay!
something new.
Learn something new.
Yeah, it would be nice to do the video recording for your portfolio. But
Yeah.
doesn't XD has same recording functionality?
Yeah, so if you just hit the desktop preview icon in XD, you can, it kind of gives the effect that you're demoing it in a mobile device, depending on your artboard size, of course, but you can record it and share your prototype really easily.
So there's a couple ways
Yeah.
to do it to make video prototype or something like that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So then I am gonna copy this.
So again, as you're designing, definitely utilize the assets panel. There's a new feature that was released really recently this week where you can reorder assets in the assets library. So definitely use that as you're designing moving forward. It's gonna make your life so much easier.
So let's do this. So now I want to do after selected state, but I want to actually change the copy so then it's more obvious to user what was just happened. Shall I say?
All right, it's time for chat and win. Yay!
Yay!
Take a look at the quick video. All right, we're back. And this could be yours if you chat in the Behance chat right now. So go ahead, chat in the comments. And this could be yours, a really cool sticker, XD sticker to represent.
Like this. Ding.
Yeah, you could put it here.
Or you could put
I
it
think
here.
I put mine here. And you can
I
win
don't
this
want
pin.
Apple icon. You want XD icon on here.
XD pin.
Oh, you have one.
Woo!
That's nice.
Yeah. This could be yours.
Chat and win.
Chat and win. Look at the cool fireworks. Woo!
Middle.
Who's gonna win this?
Dun.
It's only a matter of time till we know.
Come on, guys. Oh,
Woo, woo, woo. These are so nice. This is good representation of XD.
it's nice and slick.
Yeah.
Good sticker.
Yeah.
Maybe waterproof.
I have it right here. Oops. Here and here.
Double sticker.
Congrats, Alexander! Woo!
Yay!
These are yours.
We'll
Awesome.
be on your way. Very
So someone
fun.
from Adobe Live will be in touch with you so you can claim your prize. Yay, congrats again.
Congrats. Great
Awesome.
souvenir. I really want that pin, so I'm actually jealous.
Yeah, this is definitely a favorite here. We want this. All right, so now, what are we working on, Lisa?
Continue working on kind of different state of what's gonna happen after user interact with certain thing. So here, initially upon arrival, only step 1 is available because I want to make sure like user know that you cannot go advanced until you actually confirm the actual ramen shop. After they interact with it, the button will change it to shop it set. Now at that point, the step 2 will become available. But step 3, since you haven't confirmed yet, this is still inactive state, which I gray out in a really dark, really light color, so hopefully this is obvious enough that it's not clickable or interactive or anything like that. So then at this state, I want people to confirm the delivery, delivery method or dine-in method. So then I'm gonna change color. Now this is selected, means this will become active. Yeah, like simultaneously, as soon as this is clicked, this will be active, so I think it's the right thing. So then, I also want to show what's gonna happen once user click this drop-down arrow. So I'm gonna quickly mock up this stage. Just make sure font is same. What is that? 14 medium. So do the same. Then, yeah, all those in UI should be same. So I'm gonna lock that so then it doesn't move. Right.
So Gabriel's asking if you're gonna do prototyping today.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish the design so then I can actually start plugging the content. Start linking the screens.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be prototyping today, which is exciting. That's the fun part.
Yeah, and I want to show you an actual device so then I can have somebody test it.
Yay, it's gonna be exciting. All right, so Abdel, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your word or your name. What fonts are you using?
I'm using Roboto and Vida Loca, which is both Google font, available on googlefont.com, I believe. Those are the fonts.
Abd El Halim.
Vida Loca.
Thank you for correcting me. I'm very sorry for mispronouncing your name.
It's a nice font, isn't it? It's kind of like modern, not too traditional. I like how those little circle comes in. Kind of like hipster-ish font, so that's why I chose that one. Then, so I'm working on confirmation screen.
So if you want to use the fonts Lisa's using, they're on Google Fonts. They're free. So you definitely can use them for your own designs.
Put on this. wipe.
So again, the color scheme, it's really nice. It's just black, red, and I guess a gold color.
As accent.
Yep. So gold is the accent, primary is black, and red is another accent color we're using, which is really nice.
That came from our, mood board exploration. So then here, I was thinking.
And just to reiterate, so Lisa, I know you use some elements from the free wireframe that's available in XD. So just in case you're wondering how you can get it, I'm just going to switch on over to my screen really quickly just to demo. So all you need to do is go to File, Get UI Kits, Wireframes, and you can download this really nice free wireframe to use for your own design, which is really nice.
Sorry, I forgot to export one assets from my old files. I'm gonna cheat a little bit.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. So if you didn't tune in yesterday, we kind of showed you how we added how Lisa added icons to her screen. So all we did is just go into Illustrator and then added the icons to Creative Cloud libraries, and then in Adobe XD you can open up your Creative Cloud library and just place the icons onto your artboard as needed.
I made this really cool barcode and I thought I lost it, but it's in here. Well, it's inspired by some cool graphic that was on Google. But here I will add to my library because I forgot to do it. But I can also show you how this works. It's literally you just select, sometimes you need to group the Illustrator element, but you can click this plus mark. You might be able to just drag and drop it, but I like to do plus and kind of specify what exactly I want to import. To do this, you can add it, you can rename it, and I'll rename as ramen barcode. Then you'll go back to your XD, boom, now it's here.
So cool, very efficient process.
So maybe I will double this. Done.
So I believe Munir earlier asked if we can recommend any great UI, UX books or some additional resources. So I think we mentioned that Medium, they have some really great articles on UI design. So definitely, I guess, search on Medium for some great articles on UI and UX design. I know we also recommended a book called Don't Make Me Think. That's definitely, I guess, UX Design 101 for many UI, UX designers. Do you have any resources?
I forgot, I have one book. It's 100. I could share the link later, but it was something about daily UX. It's not necessarily talking about the device interaction, but the way people read, how the memory works and stuff like that. I should have looked up. Yeah, but I read that, and I also follow a lot of blog article Nielsen Norman studies. Some institution has news subscriptions, so I would definitely tune into those things. Podcasts, there's a lot of good podcasts that I will be listening to it while I'm doing production work. If you just literally Google, search on your phone podcast UX, there's UX Boots, UX Matters. Those are sometimes feature really trendy or really talented UX director and stuff like that from big companies. So it's
I know Design of Everyday Things by Don Norman. That's a really good books on UX design, just to get you started on that. 100 Things Every Designer Needs to Know About People.
Oh yeah, I think that's what I have.
That's the one. Yeah, that's a really good book. So definitely check that out. Don't Make Me Think. Again, that is a good one. I think. Have you read that book before?
No,
No?
but it's my must-read book list.
Yeah, it's a super easy read. It's really short. It's not like, thousands of pages. It's like really easy read. Definitely recommend that one. So if anyone in the Behance chat has any recommendations, definitely share them with everyone. That'd be really great. So just stay tuned. We'll be doing portfolio reviews in 48 minutes. So submit your portfolio for review in the Behance chat. Just select, I believe it's portfolio review, yep. And you'll get more information on how to submit your portfolio so we can give you some feedback on it.
Yay! So I'm gonna add drop shadow over here. You can go to linear gradient. If you want to add just dark shadow stuff, what you need to do is you're gonna have endpoint, starting point, endpoint, same color, but wherever you want that to fade out, you're gonna set the opacity to 0. And that's how you do it. You can adjust the gradient by playing around with this container itself, or you can like go in there and like play around with this bar. I sometimes do like just double the layer and stuff like that in Photoshop, but it'll be different from this. But that's the way to add the gradient. Then that'll help.
Oh, that's a nice photo.
Help legibility, isn't it?
Is anyone getting hungry from all of the photos, the food photos?
I think I took a pretty good one.
I'm starving.
Very convincing photos.
That looks
Then
really good.
I wanted to do gallery functionality, so I want other picture to start peeking. This is look at 16.
So it looks like Osama recommends a book called Hooked. He says it's not just about UI UX, but about building seamless consumer-based tech products that are mainly built for individual consumers. Thanks for the recommendation, Osama. That's good. I'll check that one out. Hooked. Let me do some research on that book. Yeah, if you have any other, UI UX book recommendations, or maybe you watch a YouTube channel, or you have, or there's a podcast that you listen to, just definitely shout them out in the Behance chat. Gabriel has that book. So Gabriel's recommending Simple and Usable by, oh, okay, let me check that out. Simple and Usable. Simple and Usable Web, Mobile, and Interaction Design. Nice. What else do we have?
All right, I think I'm done with design. Whoa! Then...
Oh, so Alexander is asking, oh, thanks for following me. Are you subscribed to my channel? Thanks. Hey, Alexander, nice to see you. Do you recommend other designers on YouTube? Yeah, there's so many. I know if you go on my channel and just see, I think it's on the right-hand side, there's related channels. Everyone listed there, definitely check them out. Definitely really great UI designers, graphic designers. Yeah, there's so many on YouTube.
How to animate images on XD? Do you know that?
How to animate images on XD.
I mean, I'm about to start
yeah.
prototype, but wondering if that will answer her question.
Yeah, so I guess the closest to animating on XD is prototyping, where you can add transitions to create an animated effect, kind of like when you're using an app. Let's say you want to, click the hamburger menu icon and it kind of slides. In that regard, that's kind of an animation that you can create in XD. So hopefully that answered your question, but images specifically, I don't think you can create an animation for a specific image. like maybe you can in After Effects, I guess. I don't know.
Marisa is making video on the YouTube. It's pretty awesome. I just watched it this morning. Super professional. I was like, whoa.
Osama, do you have a YouTube channel?
Share with us.
Yeah, let us know.
That's cool. So I'm linking a screen, but
we can all subscribe to one another.
Marisa, I'm linking screen, but I'm not like pro, so if you see something else, let me know.
So right now, Lisa's prototyping. So first we're gonna prototype. What screen is this?
This is the home, and I
Home
want
screen.
this thing to come from
Slide out?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly demo how we can get a sliding effect for our ramen app menu. So simply in prototype mode, just hit, so wire the hamburger menu icon to our nav artboard. So hit overlay.
And that's like,
and so you're gonna have to drag this. And then wire it to that artboard. And then let's set transition to slide left.
Just ease in and out.
So maybe just leave it to ease out. And then duration to 0.2 seconds. So maybe click that. Let's reduce it to 0.2 seconds. And now select this and click this icon right here. Is this the home, like the first thing we're gonna see in the app?
No.
No? Okay, so you don't need to do that. And then click desktop preview just to see what it looks like.
Oh wait, opposite direction.
Okay.
So that is so that needs to be
so
slide right.
Let's select this right here and then move it over to that side.
But I can't. So
it looks like so then maybe slide right. Let's try slide right.
Like that. So if I want have like the dark overlay over here, do I just add that onto this canvas?
And then maybe reduce the opacity, so that way, or do you want it to completely cover?
No, like something like that.
So what you can do is hit the background color and then hit any number on your keyboard. Let's say, do you want to reduce it to maybe 50%? And that's going to reduce the opacity. So select this and maybe hit 5 on your keyboard.
It's not working.
So it's 50.
Okay,
so it's the
like
artboard. Okay. So select the artboard. So you've added opacity. Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, so let's try it again. There we go.
So this background, opacity also slides in together. Like, is that weird?
Yeah.
Is there any way to like?
So select this right here.
Oops, prototype.
Okay. Maybe for now, just for time's sake, maybe, do you want to remove the background or you want to keep it?
I kind of like it. So then like, that this is like obviously like new components. So we'll figure out what will be the other best way to do this.
Yeah,
but I was curious.
Yeah, we'll do some tweaking later on the design, but for now, we have a cool menu transition effect, which is really neat. A nice overlay. So looks good.
So I just added the hotspot because I know this is like the one text container. But I want specific elements to be clickable, so I do this. Ding. I just want probably everything to be same. So there's that. But now I want this tile to be clickable. Go to older. So that, but meanwhile,
let me take a quick look.
Oh. No. Wait. Do you know how I can like bring thing back from the right hand side? My thingy got disappeared.
Oh, what happened? Bring what back?
Like all those like panel.
Oh, the grid?
No, like any those like utility stuff got disappeared.
Oh, the property. Okay, so just go to view and click assets. Or go to window.
Bring up front.
Or go maybe here. Are you in? Oh, go into design mode.
Ah,
There.
duh.
There.
Sorry. I was like, what the?
So if your property inspector disappears, yeah. Everyone in the
That's
chat's
on.
like design tab, yeah.
Sorry. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Thank you.
Sorry, that was
Yeah.
very embarrassing. I was like, oh my god.
So if your property inspector disappears, you're probably in prototype mode. So, yeah,
My
design
bad.
tab. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. Guys and girls. All right.
you.
So, more prototyping.
Yeah, so I want to have this this tab to be clickable, so I do this. Now I want this button to be here, so I do that. But also, I want to make sure those are fixed position. Maybe those two. So this. Maybe I want this to be fixed too. Oh. Let's see. Yay! So I'll do this. Then I'll do that. Check this. Alright, so I'm gonna link this one to Noodle. But also I want to make sure this goes here. So as this goes here.
So Walter makes videos too. Do you have your own
Nice.
YouTube channel? Or you're starting one? Yeah, definitely. Go for it.
So I'm gonna go back this to previous screen.
So I guess just in case you're wondering why, I guess that next button, the red button, is kind of mid artboard is, yeah, so we're gonna add a really cool scrolling effect just like that. Yeah, that looks really good. And if you select, maybe hit the artboard really quickly and then select this.
Mm-hmm.
So this, I guess, blue kind of tab, that's where you set the point at which the fixed element starts. So I think it's, if you go into design tab, I think there's the, and then select the artboard real quick.
The view height.
Yeah, so you can set the viewport height, and that's gonna adjust that blue tab.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then I think that will change according to the device size that you're using. This is working on iPhone 6, 7, 8, so the height is 668 or 667. If that's iPad or iPhone X, it's
yes.
a lot different.
Yeah, so iPhone 6, 7, 8, that's the artboards that Lisa's using right now. So if you want to choose maybe an iPad artboard or a desktop artboard, there's definitely options in XD to get those sizes.
Oh wait, it doesn't make sense. So I want, so I want this to be here. So this to be here. I don't know where that is. So then
Straight noodles, wavy noodles. What is that? Fatty noodles?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have a preference of noodle when you're ordering ramen?
So here, let me double check. So I'll do select.
Dana likes wavy noodles. I don't really have a preference, do you?
I like wavy noodles. That's supposed to be, you know, catching the soup better way or something like
I
that.
see.
There's a reason for it. Kind of like the pasta you have, more like a macaroni type of pasta that's like spiral one is specific sauce or thing in that nature.
Gabriel likes straight noodles.
Yeah, the ippudo, the one we had was straight noodle.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, kind of like a skinny
Ah.
straight noodle, and it was great.
So I tried ramen for the first time 2 days ago. And Lisa kindly took me to a really nice place in San Francisco. It was delicious. I love ramen now. And we had straight noodles. So I guess that's my preference now. I don't know.
And I also let her try octopus first time yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday I tried octopus and squid.
Yeah, that was fun. You're like, oh, tastes great.
Yeah, it was interesting. It's rubbery. The squid was rubbery. It was gummy.
That's funny. I'm glad you got to try it.
Yeah. All these exotic foods I'm trying. So Gabriel says the only OG Japanese ramen store is in San Diego. Yeah, I'd love to try other ramen restaurants.
Yeah, I actually liked ippudo better than the one in San Diego. But it's really, I cannot say that was like bad or good because each person has different preference.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say like, oh, that was horrible ramen. Like, no, it's San Diego one's good, but I like ippudo better.
Shauna loves octopus and squid.
Hey!
Nice.
We can be friends.
Eric loves Asian food.
Me too.
It's good.
I like any kind of Asian food too.
Yeah. Nice. Hi everyone, just joining. Nice to see ya.
So this one, I mean, ideally, I want to like add like some sort of swiping motion for the counter to change to 4, but I'm just making, this section to be, this general section to be hotspot. This weird square that comes in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, something here. This to be hotspot and kind of like show the transition of how the counter moves.
So I guess you would, swipe. That's like a swiping motion, yeah.
That's supposed to be, then this is hotspot, so I'm gonna copy and paste. So then after you select 4, this counter should have updated to 4. That's why I have different screen. I wanna lock those. I wanna fix those, okay. Then after you click this, I want it to go to pre-confirmation screen. Here, to play around with this prototype, I want to do only this one to be clickable. That will take you to older landing page again. From here, I want to go through the older sides flow, so I'm going to make only this sides clickable. Wondering if I can want this entire thing.
Really nice use of the repeat grid. That's a favorite in
I guess
XD.
I'll do image for now, but also this container. Take it to here. So after tapping the sides, we'll go to the sides screen. From here, I want them to add gyoza, so I will open up the counter. This is just like like after you increase the counter, okay to close the light box, go back to the previous screen. But at this point, I want to make sure the cart number is growing because you just added side dish to your order. Then, wonder if I need this art at the cart. Maybe I don't. Because if you already selected, this will automatically get updated.
Oh, okay.
But I could do two versions. Like I could have this stay at 1, add to cart, and that will finally increase this number.
Okay. Yeah, so like I guess
Maybe I'll do another.
as people are, selecting their amounts of food they want, they can just click add to cart when they're done, and then it will update that little notice, the
Yeah.
add to cart button.
So maybe I'll do that. So then it's kind of like confirmation screen. Maybe at that point, this won't appear unless you interact with other counter, something like that.
And then it will increase. Yeah.
So then at this point, maybe this could stay floating, but the button changed to checkout or something. Because you click it, you add the cart button prompt, you tap it, this increase. Now this change to checkout. Maybe checkout will go here. Then this screen. Oh.
So really quickly, we'll be doing portfolio reviews today. So definitely submit your portfolio. In Behance, click on portfolio review and submit your portfolio so we can give you some really, great feedback on your portfolio.
Then this will be fixed.
Hopefully everyone in the Behance chat submitted their portfolio.
Then I'm gonna prototype, or I'm gonna click this.
So if you have any questions on Lisa's design, feel free to ask away in the Behance chat. Also, if you have any recommendations on UI, UX books, or podcasts, or blogs, let us know. So Munir asks, have you dealt with a client that pretended to be nice in the beginning and then they become rude in the middle of the project?
Yeah, it always happens because like the first stage we kind of like feeling out together, like each other. So we'll be nice and the client will be nice, but once you go to like wireframe stage or if you have like conflict in opinion, then we kind of start. Well, like we trying to do the best job and we trying to like suggest the best, UX recommendation and stuff like that. But not necessarily client is always matured enough sometimes. So like at that point, if you like always smile like yes, they're gonna be of course nice to you. But like when you start becoming kind of like honest, and like hey, I'm sorry, but I don't think it's gonna work. And if they get
they might get kind of irate.
Yeah. Yes, which is unfortunate. It's not necessarily it happens all the time, but
and also in the beginning when you're just meeting someone new, usually you're going to be friendly, especially in design work. They might not know your process. Maybe they realize that your design isn't what they thought it would be like. So there's so many factors as to why a client would kind of be nice in the beginning and then maybe not so nice in the middle. Gabriel asks, have you dealt with a client that just doesn't understand the user journey and research process, and how do you get them to understand the process? Have any advice for that?
So when you say like user journey, are you like showing the diagram or like are you just like verbally communicating it? That's why they don't understand. Wondering.
I think communication is key for a lot of for misunderstanding. Like, you just have to really be clear and have some research. I know Lisa, she did you have a really nice presentation of your design, and I think really communicating that visually is great. And hopefully they can understand the process through that.
Yeah, like, how do they get them to understand the process? Those diagram layout might make sense, and also like a lot of clients pretend to know that they don't. Oh, crap. What typically we do is we do like client presentation and like, hey, here's our approach, and we do kind of similar to what I did, like diagram thing, like, hey, like I cannot design the app from the scratch. I always need to do like research because, for example, I don't want to like design exactly same thing as your competitor is doing. So like I want to have a chance to like learn about it, kind of like digest.
Yeah.
That's like really inform us to understand the industry. Also, what is like the weak point the competitors having, so that could like become like our like benefits of our redesign or something like that. So like when you're talking about the process, you can also like start talking about like, hey, those are the benefits that you're gonna get from like the research or stuff like that. So you can like kind of walk through like why it's important, why will be like at the end of the day will be profitable. If you position that way, yeah, they're gonna like act like they already know it, but you just forget about it, and I don't know. Maybe like step-by-step approach help with like little diagram, just explain why that's important. And if you like keep talking about why that's gonna be profitable at the end of the day, that might help you convincing client understand that process and stuff like that.
And a lot of, like in the chat, a lot of people are saying, it is true when you're a designer. I mean, at the end of the day, the clients, I mean, if they're really set on what they want,
you will have the game that you need to like lose.
Yeah. So you just have to, communicate as much as possible and have backup research, on the best way to approach the design, but the client wants what the client wants.
Wait, could you help me with this?
Oh, yeah.
So I want this, you like tap this and this screen to just like expand
Go down? Do you want it to drop?
Yeah, so do I start everything from the top of the artboard?
Okay,
like,
so
do I have this,
so
like,
align
here?
it to the top, and you're using this so that the background is kind of darkened. Okay, so go into prototype mode, and then we can just turn that into an over. Oh, you want it on this screen?
Like any screen that has this tab.
So then drag this down just a little bit.
Like I can't move it. Like why? Like I'm having issues with this. Maybe I'll
Click this. Oh, is it really long? Let me see. Is it
like
the same height as this artboard?
Oh, that's what I need to do?
Yeah, maybe adjust the height more.
God.
And then click this. Oh, go into prototype mode. Yeah. And then drag it down.
So I can't drag it. What's that? Is it because of this?
I'll investigate it.
I guess for now, go into transitions or go into over. Okay. And then click this right here.
Wait, but I want to have this one though.
Okay, and then transition to slide down maybe? There.
Oh, wait.
So I guess adjusting the transition moves it down.
Like, I don't know why this is not working.
Let's see.
Ah! See? I was like,
So how about we shrink the artboard so just this is showing?
and just keep that. Oops.
Oh, the art, yeah.
Artboard.
Yeah.
What? So let's say, for example, like that.
So then prototype mode, and then there we go.
But it's still
So-
like weird.
Yeah.
Or maybe I have an alternative solution. Maybe I'll keep it. Now that I look at it, maybe it works. Do this. That's why you wanna group layer. Did this? That work? I had like that. I don't think that works. Kind of.
Yeah, so our solution was to shrink the length of the artboard because initially it was pretty long. So just shrinking the artboard down to the actual size of the overlay and then setting transition to slide down or slide up, that
What the hell?
that worked. So if anyone has maybe a suggestion, let us know in the Behance chat on how we can get or darken the background as we do the overlay.
How about this? Maybe. If I do 667 and keep that like down.
All right, so Alexander asks, as a designer, do you think you always have to start with sketches and wireframe, or can you just jump in and start designing?
It depends on who are you presenting and what you're working on.
Yeah, and the whole purpose of a sketch or wireframe is to save time because you don't want to, get into the actual design and then you present it to a client and they want to switch around basically everything. When you have kind of a rough idea of the wireframe, it communicates to the client that, there's room for changes and there will always be changes. There's always going to be changes. So, yeah.
If you are just like trying to skill up like UI, I think you can definitely go straight into design and just keep practicing how you set the buttons out, stuff like that. But if you wanna convince client with UX process, I recommend to do wireframe, then apply design, because a lot of time they're gonna have like so much change on like, all right, I want button
Always
to be here,
changes. Always
stuff
changes.
like that. Then wireframe is like super low fidelity of design state, so it's for you it's easier to like make a tweak according to client feedback. If you revise all those stuff in the design, now you need to like change the color or like the layout or position, stuff like that. So I would recommend to do wireframe and sketches.
Alexander, are you tuning into the XD Daily Creative Challenge?
I guess that works.
I think I've seen you in the Slack channel. Are you in the Slack? Did you join the Slack channel for the Daily Creative Challenge?
Let's see how this works.
Yeah, you are. I knew I saw you. Great. Is anyone else tuning into the XD Daily Creative Challenge? Let me know. So that's just a really great way for you to practice, and from there, jumping into designing. If you're practicing, that's awesome to do.
All right, so now I have, let's see. So I have this working. I click this. I don't like how that glitched, so maybe I will do not. None?
Okay, cards. All right, so let's wire up the place and order screen. Okay, so you want to indicate that it has been, so maybe keeping the same shape or the same width of the initial button. So the inactive should be the same width as the selected state.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Someone had a question on where to get free product images for today's daily creative challenge. If you don't know what that is, 8:30 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, I'm hosting the XD Daily Creative Challenge, and it's just a great way for you to practice UI design and prototyping in Adobe XD. And for today's challenge, day number 3, we prototyped a add to cart user experience. And if you want to know where you can get free images, of course, Google, but Adobe Stock has some really great images, and it's totally fine if you use an image with a watermark on it because we're just practicing. So Adobe Stock has some good images. It's okay if there's a watermark on it. We're just practicing. Practicing every day.
Oh, oops.
So for the rest of this week, tomorrow's Friday, we're going to be doing the XD Daily Creative Challenge, and all of next week. So Monday to Friday next week, we're doing the challenge.
So this, yes, I'm getting it.
Yay!
So finally, this will go here. Let's see if this is gonna work.
So we're prototyping a ramen app, and it looks like are we almost done?
I'm almost done. So
Almost
here,
done.
let's test. I will log in. I'm gonna start typing. I'm gonna log in.
Ah, cool.
Then I'll be like,
Nice scroll effect.
what is this doing? I'll just kind of play around with it.
Menu, overlay.
I forgot to link this. Yes, I'm hungry.
We're close.
So then, I'm hungry. I'm gonna do ramen. Maybe that needed transition.
Zach says it looks like he's having ramen for lunch. Yeah.
Yes, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, gonna take a look at it. I wanna customize ramen, so I go here. Alright, what the heck, it's tonkotsu soup, so I click that. I'll be like, Then go back. I'll be like, select. Alright, I'll check out noodle. Then I'll be like, take a look at the noodle, just double checking my allergy thing.
Gotta make sure we can eat it.
Select.
You have an allergy.
I forgot to link this. So then, noodle. So I'm gonna connect this to here. So I'm like, select. And I was like, alright, I want extra pork. So do this. I'm like, pretend that you're swiping. Kind of change to 4. And I'm like, okay.
So right now we're just customizing our ramen and choosing different ingredients.
Yeah, then now my ramen's ready. I actually wanted to have gyoza too, so I'm gonna add sides. I'm like, Oh, you know what though? Like if you select sides, I should take them to the sides screen directly. Because it doesn't make sense to see the ramen again.
So you're gonna wire it to the side screen now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna delete that
see.
actually. Then from here you directly go here. Let's see if that makes
So
sense.
prototyping in XD is super easy. Just need to wire either a transition or an overlay. I guess what's a good way of using the overlay? For menus?
Like
If you have a hamburger menu on a mobile device, you can use overlay for that.
or like notification or like kind of info
Yeah,
thing.
info, notifications. Let us know, I guess, some other ways you can utilize the overlay transition in Adobe XD. So far, menu, notifications, pop-ups. That's a good way to use the overlay feature.
Hi.
Mark says add to cart fixed when scrolling. Yeah, We did that for today's daily creative challenge.
Something was weird. So the screen. Hey, something going on. Oh.
So right now Lisa's prototyping.
This we fix. Hey, done this.
So really cool scrolling.
I'm gonna add to cart. Oh, so at the cart, we'll go to this screen. Okay. Let's go back. At the cart. Cart added. Maybe I need to have different buttons in. Then looks good, so I'm gonna check out. Then I confirm a restaurant. Done it. Placeholder. Yay!
Looks good.
Nothing else. It. So then now we can actually.
So we're done, I guess, the prototyping in XD. Now we can see what it looks like on the phone.
So maybe I'll link that X to.
I guess, what phone are we using?
This is iPhone 6. We have like QA device. This is just like the testing device, not really like connected to any carrier or anything like that. We
So,
like have this strictly for.
So all we did is just connect the iPhone to the MacBook Pro, and then that way we can see the interactions on the iPhone. What's the iPhone 8?
This is iPhone 6.
iPhone 6? Okay.
Could you turn on GoPro?
So let's turn on the GoPro really quickly. This is exciting though.
Can you turn that on?
With this? I don't wanna. Someone there.
What's that?
Oh, GoPro. Please and thank you.
So I guess this is how you want to do user testing if you are to actually comp it up and see how people are gonna react to it.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Wow, it looks like yellow.
Oh yeah, it's not.
The color is weird, but it's okay. All right.
I don't think it's displaying. Is it?
It's on the edge of the screen
Oh.
over there. So we're gonna start playing around with this. We're gonna hit log in. Then we'll be like, all right, I already have my account. I'm gonna start typing it. We're gonna like, all right, log in. Now from here, we can pick what we wanna eat. So you're gonna do, yep, I'm hungry. That'll take you to older screen. From here, I'm gonna do ramen customization first. Then I'll pick my soup. Go next screen. I'll pick my noodle.
That looks so good.
Then I want additional item. So do this. Like that. Oh, here. Oh, that needs to be changed. But then I also like added those items.
And notice how this top progress area, it's updating as we click through the different screens.
It's nice when you look at different devices, you can find mistakes so much quicker too.
Yeah.
Because you added actual pork, I need to make sure this price increased too. So that's a mistake I made. So then, alright, this looks great. So I'm gonna add to cart. Alright, I actually want another sides. So I click that. Then now you have side screen. I want to add gyoza, so I'm gonna click that. Okay. The touch point is too small. Then I could fix that little gap at the bottom. Then add to cart. That's now the change to checkout. I'm gonna checkout flow. Alright, $18. We'll check out. I'll confirm my downtown San Diego location. My order is for dine-in. Something changed. I need to fix that one. So let's fix.
See, it's a really great way to see if you need to tweak little things by, prototyping it on your actual mobile device.
What screen is that?
Hi everyone, just joining. Nice to see you.
Alright. Then what is going on with this? Okay, there you go. So then this looks good. I'll place an order. Ta-da! Oh,
Nice, it looks good.
Oh.
Wow, sweet. Oh, there.
Oh, there it is. So after you order everything, place order. Yay, confirmation screen. So if you are still in line waiting to get in a ramen shop, you can start learning about this little story. You're supposed to be able to swipe it. You can check out about the history, kind of kill your time. If you're ready to go inside, you can just easily show this barcode or QR code or whatever to the store front.
Mm-hmm.
They scan it, your ramen's served.
Nice, woo! So I guess that completes our ramen app. Really cool. Really quickly, where did you get those photos from? They look so good. Makes me hungry.
Those are mixture of Adobe stock and my dedicated Google image search.
Google and Adobe stock. Nice.
And Unsplash is also a good website if you
Yeah.
never heard of.
Unsplash. Free stock photos.
Yeah, it's like 100% free. So if you want to do, actually, like if you see my portfolio, you can see like a couple images that I pull from here. So those nice high quality images are available to you for any usage.
Mm-hmm.
If you can, promote those photographer, they'll be really happy to see that too. But you can download any imagery just by clicking this download button. Oh yeah, if you can like credit them, I think they'll be very happy. This will be a great source. And the Google image, you need to watch out because sometimes it's, you're basically stealing somebody's photo, so you don't really want to put that on the portfolio work.
Yeah,
Unless-
copyright issues. You don't want to be sued.
Unless it's necessary. But yeah, I think what I can do is I can put this on my portfolio or Behance portfolio once it's ready, so then you can actually, you can experience this prototype as well.
Mm-hmm. So what was, I guess, your favorite part designing this app?
I actually had so much fun clipping out my little ramen balls.
Yeah.
It's like it looks delicious. It's fun. But my favorite functionality is definitely repeat grid because those things really, I don't know like if you guys noticed, but like once this section is set ready and you have like appropriate text file and image file ready, you can execute it so much faster. So yes, it's gonna take time to like prep those things, but especially if you like work with like bigger design team, you can divide and conquer. Like somebody can dedicate themselves prepping the file, so then I think a lot of good collaboration can happen over here. Prototyping is always fun. It's not perfect, but to get the point across to the client or internal team, this is great way to communicate it.
Fedam says, well done, Lisa.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Lisa, so much. This was so much fun designing a ramen app. I tried ramen for the first time thanks to Lisa. Thank you.
Hopefully, I don't know, maybe we can like pitch to investors and make this actually happen.
All right, so it's time for portfolio review. Yay, let's review some portfolios. Okay. We're in space. Ah.
You're in space.
Okay.
Now
Oh,
we're
we can
back.
breathe now.
That was quite random.
All right, so time to review some portfolios. So I guess the first portfolio is by Pooja. Very nice. Love the
Gangsta.
work you have. So we're just gonna review 2 from your portfolio. So how about we review Gangsta, because that kind of stood out to us. I'm gonna open that in a new tab. All right, so this is a mobile app called Gangsta. So a nice sign up button, sign in, sign up. Love the logo. Sign in area here.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess when you click that, you can easily sign in, or is that just, that's like the header or the title area for
I
the
guess
app?
that's a header.
The header. And then you sign in. Third screen is the sign up screen if you don't have an account, so that's good. Moving down, we have our welcome screen. So I guess it's ordering food, kind of like your ramen app. Cool.
I guess what I would suggest is you want to have like, even before you get into this like screen, you want to have like quick introduction of like what you are working on, like what this app is or whatever. Kind of like set up the expectation of, all right, I'm gonna see app.
Yeah.
So that kind of explanation, I would definitely suggest to add it. The reasoning of doing this, like what this is, why you're doing it, that's important.
Yeah, so maybe below the logo have a slogan that kind of describes what the app is about. So, Gangsta, best way to order food, or something like that.
Yeah, and for this screen too, like sign in and sign up, there's always priority. Like, if you're, it really depends on your app. Like if this is like kind of new app, sign up is more important. Maybe it's better to distinguish the two button and add hierarchy to it.
So maybe kind of indicate which one you really want to have the user focus on when they first open the app. So is it signing in? Is it signing up?
Yeah, that might help. Then next screen,
let's go down to here.
maybe try not to use same color from the main CTA button, because like in like the quick second I thought that sign in button, the top blue
Was the
bar,
button.
is also
Yeah.
a button.
Yeah.
So maybe
Distinguishing the colors from the sign-in button in the header area. Yeah, so maybe using different colors.
yeah, that might help not to confuse the user.
Love the menu design. That looks really nice.
Yeah, you could always like expand that at the bottom, the black overlay,
Yeah.
all the way to the bottom, so then it's cleaner. Maybe if the navigation is already open, you want to make sure you indicate it's closed, so you can either, I would suggest to change that hamburger icon to like either, back arrow or like close.
The X, yeah.
So then,
So I guess initially it's the hamburger menu icon, and then when you tap it, it kind of transitions to an X to indicate that it can be closed.
yeah.
Yeah.
But-
All right.
Then one more thing I would be cognizant about is, so your first UI login screen, you're using the form in a green color scheme, but now on the next screen you have the exact same functionality but in a different color. I would try to be consistent, like just thinking ahead and like think about this is like really real world app or whatever.
Yeah.
It's always, you want to have UI to be consistent so then you don't confuse user nor developer. So yeah, if you set the form styling once, I will try to be stick with it, unless you have like extremely dark background color and stuff like that. It's like obviously you will change the color, but yeah, if you introduce black here, you may want to stick around with it in the first screen as well.
Yeah, so I guess the key takeaway is consistency, you know, amongst colors, making sure that buttons are, you know, prominent, make sure there's some sort of hierarchy in terms of what should be the focus and what's maybe not so much the focus. Yeah, thanks Pooja.
Looks great.
Love this. So
Nice
we're
and
just gonna
clean.
go to your portfolio in review. Let's remove, which one? Do you want to pick one to review? We have a UI UX one.
Yeah,
Here.
we can do that.
Yeah, let's review that one.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, this is nice. Love the photo. Fabo. Let me see. Oh. This is pretty. Great photo, like the button, it's pretty prominent.
Maybe if this is UI specific work, I wouldn't put anything, I guess. But if you want to like point out the UX contribution and UI contribution, it will be nice to kind of see why you did the certain thing. So for example, maybe add the explanation like, hey, I choose this low opacity container overlay because
So adding explanations on your, as you're presenting the
because
UI?
I wanted to
Okay.
like match the look and feel of the background, or the brand is like really more like highly sophisticated thing. So I wanted to make sure like instead of having solid color, I wanted to bring in more like luxurious feeling by including opacity or something like that.
Yeah, just an explanation of.
Yeah, if you don't have chance, like a lot of time portfolio review, you don't have a chance to actually physically walk through what exactly you did. So now having that in mind, you might probably want to have like a quick sentence like, hey, this is why I did it, why this is so different from other people doing things of that nature. Might be helpful, because I want to know like why you did a certain thing, and I'm pretty sure other people might think similar way.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, including an explanation when you're presenting your work on your portfolio. We do in Behance, I know there's definitely ways where you can, add just, some paragraph text, a heading, just a blurb of what your design is about.
Looks nice.
Yeah, but the color scheme really nice. Love the photo. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. Thanks so much, Pooja. Love it. Looks good. Great portfolio. Hope you found our, feedback valuable. All right, so let's move on to our second portfolio by Jack.
Nice.
All right, so which one should we
I want to
review?
see the in
This
icon. Yeah.
Okay,
this
we're
one.
gonna review your fourth portfolio item.
Oh, very nice.
Nice. Great presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What a mobile service at your fingertips. Website.
What did you use to create this, or what did you use a site? Is this a free mock-up?
Yeah, I'm
photo?
curious what kind of mock-up assets do you use?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. See, I love how you can have like learn about the background story. Right.
Nice. Logo, hamburger menu.
What does that do? Very nice.
Yeah, explaining, good. And a little background of the app, our story.
Peace of mind. First concept. I need to show how the app could look and work. Interesting. Experience design.
So nice user flow. Great.
I like that you're walking through your step.
Oops.
The wireframe.
Wow, nice.
Nicely done.
Really nice. Wireframes is the exact stage when I bring more clarity to everything I already have. Yeah, it's nice to see your process.
Yeah.
That's great.
Visual design, illustration.
So then first is user flow, wireframe, visual design. Add vehicle. Very clear add button.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a nice UI. Very nice.
This is good.
I don't know what kind of feedback I'm supposed
Wow,
to get.
yeah.
It's like, whoa.
I mean, your presentation is really good. You know, you're explaining other designs.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Even a little
Wow,
GIF here.
that is very impressive.
Great job. This is amazing.
You scroll up to the top.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know. Maybe if this was happened to be a real like client work, it would be interesting to see like how much performance or like the benefit, like revenue or what kind of like metrics, like success metrics you could have, you know, you could gain upon the launch. That would be interesting. Like, hey, like, you know, because of my design, I really help business to grow like X amount of the revenue or like profit or something like that. That would be very powerful storytelling too. But if it's, you know, kind of like the practice work, stuff like that, I think this is great. You're explaining stuff very well. Presentation's so awesome. I think, you know, the fact that you can like walk through your process, I think you are already doing a great job.
This is great.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Jack. Yeah.
Really awesome.
It's real.
Oh, it's real?
Oh,
Wow. Then I think it'd be cool to have like, do you know?
Oh, so it's a real app for a client. Gabriel says it's real. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
So-
put stats or something to make it
Yeah,
make
so
it more impactful. Like, hey, like I have a design skill that I can actually contribute to your business growth. That would be, any clients see that metrics will be like, whoa, I want that to happen to my business too.
So Gabriel provided a link to this app. So if you are in the Behance chat, definitely follow that link.
That's cool.
Thanks. This
Yeah.
is really good.
Take a look one more.
All right, so let's look at one more from your portfolio, Jack. Maybe this one? A redesign?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check that out.
Ah, pretty.
Oh, nice. So this app is Shaper, a redesign of Sharp.
Sharp.
Okay, so Sharp is, it says Sharp in the portfolio, but then Shaper in the,
Oh, a
You
logo? Interesting. I'm wondering that's a
is
typo?
that intentional? But really great. Love the design.
Yeah, I'll double check that. Maybe you could have some sort of setup sentence to like, hey, this is like, I had an idea of improving this user interface of this particular app. This is what I did. This is why I did. If you just like plug in the image like that, I wouldn't know like, am I supposed to be looking at the...
So maybe you're redesigning like a specific screen within the app. So I guess this is a profile, the profile screen for the Shaper app. Maybe that's why you didn't included. But yeah, I guess if you want to present it to, present it to someone, maybe having more information or an explanation of the screens that you've designed.
I hope.
But really, really nice presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice gradient and the background's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Pass meet. So I guess this is the navigation area?
Might act more like a Tinder where that's the profile of the person you want to check out.
Oh, okay.
Then you decide what you want to do, I guess.
Yeah. Shaper.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that app? But really nice redesign. We'll take a look at the app just to get a sense of what it originally looks like.
Yeah.
But really great, really great. Thanks, Jack. Looks good. Thank you, Jack and Pooja, for submitting your portfolios. Hopefully you found our feedback helpful. And I guess we are complete.
We could go over a couple more screens.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go over another.
Well, I'll say this one. Oh, theme. Is that WordPress?
Is this for a WordPress theme?
Nice.
So this is the home page.
Mm-hmm.
Products page. Nice. And you did this in Photoshop. Wow.
Yeah, I used to use Photoshop all the time. I mean, I still do.
I know. Photoshop used to be the thing to design websites in. Now we have XD. Really nice. So does this stand for outfit of the month? OOT, because I know OOTD is outfit of the day. But yeah, it looks really great. OOTM is a simple, minimal and modern theme. Based on grid layout with responsive design. Great. This looks really nice.
Maybe I will show, since you talk about responsiveness, I will probably show mobile. Like how this, for example, like how that layout on the homepage will get converted on the mobile screen too. Just to like keep your story be consistent. Like, all right, tablet, this is how the navigation gonna be respond. Like mobile, this what's gonna happen on mobile, like stuff like they'll drop down like sub nav elements. I'll be curious to see what's your solution for smaller screen size. So at that, if you have time.
Yeah.
That's nice typography choice, clean design.
Do you want to look at a different one? Maybe we should look at Pooja's, another one in Pooja's,
sure,
since we didn't do that. Let's look for maybe.
Oh, I was gonna say one thing. If you are like really ready to start getting job hunting or something like that, if you are aiming for a specific position, say like you really want to be a UI UX designer and you want to like show the skill of that two components, I will narrow down the portfolio like specific to UI UX, for example. Or like if you want to like talk about branding, I would try to like focus on item to branding specific. Like it's good that you're showing the sneaker design, which is awesome. Maybe you can like much like, you know, convert those together in a one screen. Like, hey, this is like how my branding process works. First, inspiration comes from here. I sketch it out. This is like final execution. I can do like variety of stuff. Maybe trying to organize your portfolio item a little bit better, so then you can pinpoint you want to do like branding specific or UI UX specific. Right now it's a little bit everywhere in the place. Portfolio should be like really condensed to your best work. So I will suggest to do that to make your work stronger.
Yeah. So just, you know, being more or showcasing what, I guess, the position you want to go for more, because there's a lot of graphic design and branding. So just as Lisa said, you know, honing in and focusing in and showcasing more UI UX, if that's kind of the path you want to go. Yeah.
But I'd be curious to see that sneaker. Could we take a look at it? No, her sneaker work.
Oh, yeah.
Just out of curiosity. Hey!
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Whoa.
this is real.
Oh, that is really cool. Wait, is that just mock-up or that's real? Yeah, what is that real? That is
Pooja, if you're in the chat, let us know if this is a mock-up or real.
If that's a real, I would do like, hey, this is how I started my design ideation. It's the process, and you can show the sketch. And oh, by the way, it's actually produced. Like that should be your like thumbnail, because you know, until like we open it, I didn't know that's a real thing. But it's cool to see the physical thing. Maybe you can like have your friends wear it, so then it's not just flat graphic. That is really cool.
Yeah.
Maybe like think about the content hierarchy. Like you want to have like the impactful graphic first, which was the actual photo of your shoes that got executed. So yeah, I might flip-flop the graphic folder and add a couple blurb.
Yeah, nice pattern design.
Yeah, how this came through and stuff like that. Oh, it's so nice.
Let us know where you got the, if it's a mock-up, let us know where you got it from. This is really nice.
All right.
All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. This is the third day. Lisa, you've been amazing. I'm so glad I was able to
glad we could do
be here
this.
with you.
Thank you so much for watching.
Woo!
Thank you, Vitro, for sponsoring me. Love you guys.
Bye, everyone in the Behance chat. Just really quickly, I guess we can take a look at the schedule. So we had a full day of UI and UX design. Yep, so, you know, this morning we had the XD Daily Creative Challenge. We did some designing in XD. Kyle did some more designing. Lisa, right now, that's the show we're doing.
Yeah,
and stay tuned for Jermaine at 1. We'll be doing more UI UX designing. Yay, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.